Today we're going to talk about chapter 5, Karma Sanyasa Yoga. Arjun said, "O Krishna, you suggested renunciation of action first. You followed up by encouraging practicing Karma Yoga without any ambiguity. Please tell me which is the better of the two." Sri Bhagavan said, "Both paths I suggested lead to the supreme goal. But the path of Karma Yoga, or action without attachment to results, is better than renunciation of action to acquired knowledge. A Karma Yogi is considered to be renounced because he is free of desires and aversions pertaining to results of action. Free from all material bondages, he attains liberation easily. It is ignorance to believe Karma Yoga to be different from Sankhya Yoga or contemplation. The wise know that they are not different from each other, leading to the same destination. Only a person with clarity of vision understands this. Karma Yoga and work in renunciation are one and the same, yielding the same results with the same destination. But renunciation of work in the absence of Karma Yoga or work in devotion is difficult. Only when one practices work in devotion does one easily attain the absolute, O mighty Arjun. With the help of Karma Yoga, one purifies the senses, mind, and intelligence, and with such self control, he feels compassion for all living beings. Although continuously working, he is free of all entanglements. A person of such consciousness knows that he is not the doer. Even when he sees, hears, touches, smells, eats, walks, sleeps, breathes, talks, evaluates, he knows that it is not him but the material senses that are doing this by interacting with the sense objects. He is free from sinful reactions of work if he dedicates his work to the Supreme God and works without any attachment. Just like a lotus leaf that is untouched by water even when surrounded by it. A Karma Yogi still acts, using his body, mind, and intelligence only to get purified, although he has no attachment to his work. A Karma Yogi who has dedicated his work to God and renounced the results of his actions gains peace, whereas those who work without dedicating their acts to God, motivated by their own desires, get entangled. With this kind of detachment, the embodied soul lives happily in the city of nine gates, neither being the doer nor the cause. It is factually the modes of material nature and not the soul that creates the urge to act or the resultant fruits of those actions. It is not God who is responsible for pious or wicked deeds. It is the responsibility of the living being who is conditioned by material nature and covered by ignorance. When ignorance is destroyed by true knowledge, God is revealed, just as the sun heralds visibility in the daytime. Absorbed in God, with faith and intelligence fixed in God, with sins destroyed by knowledge, he takes the path of liberation where there is no rebirth. A Brahmana, a cow, a dog, and a dog eater are all the same for a man in knowledge. This vision of equality and impartiality helps conquer the cycle of birth and death. By setting the qualities of God, men in knowledge are in a transcendental situation themselves. Being transcendental and fixed in God, they are free of delusions and unaffected by pleasure or pain. Rejecting external sensual pleasures, they find joy within. Uniting within God, they find infinite happiness. O Kanteya, pleasure coming from sense organs is actually a source of pain. The wise do not care for them because such pleasures have a beginning and end soon. Only by tolerating the agitations arising from desires and anger can one become happy. He alone is a yogi. A yogi is happy within himself. He sees God within himself. He is flooded with self enlightenment. He attains liberation from material existence and unites with God. He is free from sins, he has no doubts, he is self controlled and engaged in welfare of others. He is liberated and attains God. He renounces anger and desires. His mind is under his control. He is self realized. He gets liberation in this world and the next. Purging out thoughts of sensual enjoyment, concentrating between the brows, equalizing the breath in inhalation and exhalation, controlling the mind and intelligence, giving up desires and fears. This is the way to liberation. Only when one understands that I am the enjoyer of end results of all sacrifices and austerities, I control everything in this world and I am a friend to everyone, only then peace is attained. This was the end of chapter 5, Karma Sannyasa Yoga. Next, we'll talk about chapter 6, Dhyana Yoga.